What's up, y'all? Alright, look. Last time, game froze, but we got to the end of episode 1. Going into episode 2, so we can start this one off going straight to episode 2. So I pretty much did what it did. Perfect timing. So we about to get right into this. So I was like, whoa, hold on. Had to restart the app. Alright. No, not now with all that. Episodes. Well, you know what? While y'all here, I'm about to download this. I'm sorry. And then start 2. Just so we can get right into it. I know damn well it's not about to take this long. Okay. Let's just start episode 2, y'all. Obviously, things are not working in our favor. Previously on Batman that tells us
a revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Now, Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's danger.
No, let's just get right into it. Oh shoot. What a damn fool. Yeah, we was giving her these hands. She pulled the obvious
This is Selena.
move on us.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh man, Bruce hurt. Bruce hurt. Oh well, gotta find out your family doing something. You know your dad was finessing the prophet. Somebody's getting sleepy. This game is so cool.
Go, let's do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Oh, word. Okay. Crazy the alley, or crime alley.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics.
Try harder.
Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Alfred, my man. We ain't gonna hold that against my man. Oh, man. He is a lame ass.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Didn't know my father had enemies. Someone got killed.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Alright. That's where he's saying homeboy.
I'm standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer?
Break his damn
The
neck.
possibilities are frightening.
Kill him.
I trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
So I hope he was stabbed to death in prison, because if he wasn't, listen to my blink his I'm looking for something else before I click on that retrieve.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Alright, you said nothing that I needed to hear.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken. Your mother was brave as well.
Oh.
They would be so proud to see what you've made of yourself.
I'm gonna do that, I'm an a-hole. But if anything, I prefer the silentness. The mysteriousness of it all. Theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Mom Dukes.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Well, I'm about to say I can't even see nothing.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Don't walk away. He's making a mistake.
Yeah. There's some gruesome, son. I didn't know it was supposed to smoke like that.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Yeah, you remember it now. They be slinging them like I said. You remember it now. Pieces starting to materialize. They starting to fit into place. It's all starting to make sense to him. Bruce like, yo, hold on. This happened and this happened and this happened and this happened. But I thought it happened because of this and this and this. But it really probably happened because of this and that, because it only makes sense that way. Damn, I never thought that cop radio was in my damn living room.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this?
It actually might be on the
I don't have to
television.
tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us. Of course, you think you're entitled to this kind of access. I blame Alfred for raising a brat. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes.
So mad for, fool.
Unorthodox request.
You mad?
Job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the
Keep
infirmary.
it silent, baby.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Yeah.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
Let's get to the point.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
So that's what this is really about, huh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? I bet you came to kick some answers out of me, huh? Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I ain't gonna treat him that way.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that
Hopefully
gunk.
you get another chance.
But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
Do not push me, Falcone.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh!
They're waiting for you in hell!
Oh my god!
Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
Yo!
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets
Put
in or
your
out!
hands in the air, bro. You ain't just here busting and clap the man down in cold blood right there. Yo, that shit just caught me off guard like a motherfucker. Yeah. That's just the doo-doo, bow, bow. The second shot was crazy. The first shot was like, oh. The second shot was like, damn. Finished him. Dude, that was wild,
We are
boy.
in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out sooner or later.
Wow.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were
Something's
this
going wrong with her.
close.
You see her lips?
I don't know.
She wasn't just eating no goddamn blue pop rocks. Something's wrong with her.
So different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
We can't act until we know the whole story.
Well, the simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alright. So let's look at her neck. It's definitely
Fresh
something.
injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
And then we gotta look at that good old skin.
Her veins. Still visible beneath her skin.
Baby. You gonna need some aloe vera,
Alfred, I think I found
baby.
the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
You gonna need some aloe vera, baby. You gonna need some aloe vera, baby.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Got you. She waking up.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
I mean, shit, if I woke up in cuffs, I would
Everything
too.
is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't. They were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya.
Yes, explain.
I remember.
I feel like she about to get offed or something too.
Guiding
Dude.
me.
We just watched cousin get offed on some like.
The voice.
Whoa.
It was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Something to do with Cobblepot, huh?
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Now!
She remembers a voice saying something
Man,
about
Gory cares
revolution.
about his people.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh, hell no.
What
We
are
got
you doing
tourists
here?
there, so.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Get off
Word
my
is there were
fucking
shots fired
dick.
near where Falcone was being
Excuse my French, kids.
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Facts. I did it to have some type of insurance. Had to think ahead within the moment. You know what that said? Alright, I tell you that. I need insurance for something when it all comes down to the boiling point. Cause it's obvious it's gonna bite me in some type of ass. Bite me in some type of ass. So is that the Batmobile still?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone had it coming. You cause as much pain as he did, eventually it comes back on you.
We should all be mindful of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Everybody with me on that one? Alright, so we got Montoya sample and Doc sample.
The minute the docs were doused with the base chemicals, the reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Alright, now let's get the Montoya sample.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you... Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Cobblepot got drones on. Oh god, you know we illin'. You know we illin'. Alright, so select the drone and search for Oswald's cell phone. Well, let's go. It's over here and look like a secluded area. Press X when you find a portion of the signal. I like flying this little thing. This is cool. What's this? What's this? What's this? Wow! Put me on it!
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message!
Of course. That's him, secluded area. Okay. So let's look at this one. Damn, my foot changed. Sorry, y'all. Kids shouldn't be out watching this, so forget excusing some French. And if y'all watch it later, don't repeat anything that you know is a curse word. You hear me? Because I will send out mail and tell parents to hand out and dish out whippings. And I pass the green talk, and there we go.
Bring me her head!
That music sound like some music off the Warriors game back, like, you know, some years back. I was at fire right there. And he was going to go outside and knuckle up all day. Yo, okay. Yo, shout out.
There you go. You'll be alright. You're right.
We got some triangulation. Skirt. Hey, got some triangulation. That's crazy, boy. We just pinpoint where this man was at.
Just didn't even wait for
I feel like I'm
body
being
to get
watched.
cold, did you?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne
And I
already
gotta
tried
step
talking
off
to
for a second.
Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Uh-oh. Unless it's the end of episode 2. It might be. Nah, I don't think so. We haven't hit the skyline club.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here.
That is ridiculous.
Probably had millions in his salt
Who is that?
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
I must not be doing much of anything. Ever again.
This nigga Batman be illin', boy.
You lot, come check out this office.
Dude, what is wrong with me?
Where is
Come on, that joint be acting crazy.
Hey, you
Bruh.
can help me, or you...
Let him go.
I'm
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear
Let
that,
him
Roland?
go.
That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the...
Yo, you better relax your fucking mind, kid.
Think he underestimates you. Is
He
this
does.
about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
Falcone had it coming, but that doesn't mean you're off the hook.
There we go. That wasn't so hard to admit, was it? Must be a relief to get that stick out of your arse every now and then. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Yo, this looks so good.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Let's go. Man, Batman be illin'. You try almost just, well, he ain't almost killed him. We all know Batman was gonna grapple his way into something. He was gonna grapple something. Tree, electric pole, something. Something. Building something. Look, funny I say that. I need to talk to you. Urgent. Stack deck, 6 p.m. No cake. You might as well. Batman, yo. Bruce Wayne, get her out the way, bro. Nigga, throw your hood on, dude. Ain't you Bruce Wayne, the billionaire? Throw your damn hood on. Like, it makes no sense for this nigga to be in there with no hood on. Oh, God. Can I click on his head? No, I cannot.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
Oh my God. I just said it, boy. Throw your hood on. Throw your hood on.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selena Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
You need to come back to the crib with me.
Selena, huh?
No, to mention,
You don't
right?
strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is.
Bruh, you know
Knew
we
it.
don't know each other.
Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Step back,
Back
bro.
off. Now.
Jesus, man. No need to get all dramatical.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Seems more like he's trying to start a fight. But whatever.
Nah, I ain't trying to start no fight. I'm just telling you, get the fuck out my space.
Selena, I
Don't
need
be
to
in
tell
my
you something
space, bruh.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
I'm sorry things went down the way they did, but I have information. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
Thank you. We just throwing
I
your
only
home
know
with me
of
on
my
that funny
reputation.
stuff.
I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
I ain't got nothing to say.
There has to be a reason.
I should have been stronger.
like
I gotta get used to it.
It's usually unfinished business. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you
just
say, I
turned
need all the
around.
help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
This dude and this damn phone. I want to spank this mother so bad with these hands. I want to beat
Bruce,
this pause.
you were right.
Beat this man's
Kyle.
face in.
Penguin says, hello.
I'm surprised they come with guns. The way Balcony got smoke.
We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Well, let's go in. Oh my god. He just caught 3 gut punches, boy. You know he done. He's not in the fight no more. Yo, I love the fight scenes on here. They're too brutal. Yo. Like, the man caught 3 gut punches, my guy. caught 3 gut punches. Oh, he put out the little thing or the little blade. Okay. You and your little 5-inch blade can suck on this mother. Oh my god! Oh! I thought he was going German suplex him. Because at first it looked like he was going German suplex him. I was amazed at that. Got him. Nigga, sit down. You bum mother. Oh, hit her. Sit down. Woo! Look at you, girl. Looking on.
Not done yet.
Okay, it's still troops. She's grabbing pool sticks. He still has the 5-inch blade. You haven't given up on this yet. This I like. Consistency is key, but it will get choked behind whooped. We use that term. Oh, I ain't even expecting to bust the leg sweep. I thought you was gonna rock his jaw. You hit him with the leg
I
sweep.
think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Uh-oh, it's about to get freaky. Pass that. I'ma swing that. That was some Donatello type right there. He just did some Ninja Turtle Donatello type move set stuff right there. Okay. Up. Bruce Wayne. Insane. Mopane. Rock that. Oh my. Yo. Oh, this bump thing you about to do. Yo, Selena, tag team. You know we about to have sex tonight. That's a fact. Hey, baby. That's what I like.
You fight pretty good. You're such a pretty boy.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Let's check his pockets. Are we robbing people now? Well, we gotta take his phone.
This way.
He got the 4. Put it in his pocket. Put it in his pocket. Let's get out of here. I'm loving it. That fight scene was ill. See what he did to him, though, dude? My man caught the 3 gut punch combo. You know he was through. He should have been through. Like in real life, if you catch a grown man punched a grown man's stomach in the gut and he ain't right, like his abs ain't, like he ain't, nigga, 3 gut punches? But then he just drank 2 gallons of water. Like, yeah, go take a piss test before a job interview or something.
Yeah, we're alone.
Yo, Catwoman, stop trying me. It's over. I'm kissing her.
Let's get out of here.
She turned the boys on a little too much now.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now.
Under his devices.
There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's
It's
talking
really
to
the
Penguin, he
Batmobile.
must know
That's the
something.
funniest part, though. Like,
It's
really
time I
when
pay him
it
a
just
visit.
looked like that joint so
I
better.
agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
No, we're going as Batman. We are going as Batman.
Going as Batman is the shit.
It's late. Oh, I'm about to get off of here, y'all. Please drop a like. Please subscribe if you enjoy what you're watching, and if you enjoy what you're hearing, you enjoy what you're seeing, which is the same as watching. So if you're enjoying what you're watching and you're seeing and all that extra stuff, please drop a like for your man. It'll definitely help out the channel. That's a little thumbs up that's under there. I got the numbers next to it, whether it's 0 or 100 or 5, 50, 12, 2, 10, 11, or, you know, and the thumbs down. But the thumbs down, you know, leave that alone. You might get a virus if you hit the thumbs down. Thumbs up, keep your computer clean and healthy. And help out the channel. So do that.
Batman has
It'll
the
be
public
helpful
trust after taking
and
down
appreciate it.
Falcone.
Thank you.
Try
This
not to
game
throw
looks
it
so
away by
damn
going
cool.
overboard on Hill.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch when I need to be.
We ain't going to be light
The
with this
city will
bum ass.
thank me later if Hill
Excuse
tells
me,
me
friend.
Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate, or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes, or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there, Deborah? Deborah! Is that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Oh my god. I would have been scared too. Nigga.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Patience is
See him in the mirror? He look like
I'm talking. You're not
he
listening.
look like CJ in a Batman suit. Maybe with them diesel.
I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem.
But at least like 4 inches taller.
Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
Nice try, but Bruce Wayne is clean.
No one born into a pile of crap that deep can come out clean. I witnessed firsthand the atrocities of his family, and he's the one who profited. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security!
No, you see how he slid out there like that though?
Don't
That was
kill
too sweet.
I've done nothing wrong.
Why come to you?
Because I knew about Arkham Asylum, and what was done to those poor people. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
I ain't gonna put it the
With
now
enough money,
factor
you
like
can
Thomas
make
Wayne wouldn't do
anything
that.
or anyone
I'm not
disappear.
fucking supposed to act like Bruce
I didn't
Wayne,
dare speak
but I'm
up.
definitely trying to get answers.
Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
Oh,
No. Please. Don't.
come for you too, you bum.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Peace, suckers. Y'all got some horrible reaction time. I would have been clapped this nigga in his chest. Forehead, that chest, that back, that joint look like it bounced bullets bounce off that joint.
I
ain't even
need to
gonna
know
flex.
what
I
went on in
wanna show
Arkham
you.
Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just...
Oh my goodness.
You are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Damn, why it seem like this chapter is way longer than the first one? Or episode. God damn, this shit seem like it's 2 hours long. Oh shit, can I make love? Baby, I'm the one above. Playing Batman. I think I need a counselor. That mobile. Oh no.
I wonder what else is on here.
Alright. Time to get it in. Steal it hole.
As per your request,
Looks like you need a
Lieutenant
charge,
Gordon
bro.
has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard